Alright, gentlemen, take out your textbooks, please. And welcome to the new class. Be happy about it. Open up the page 295, please. Alright, who wants to read? Wow, no one wants to read. Okay. How about you, Alpha? Can you stand up and read, please? Thank you.
Nation where there were.
Please stop it, please. Thank you. Please stop it. Throwing paper, please. Thank you. Thank you. Have a seat for me, please. Thank you. Jose, what goes through your mind when you hear speech like this? Okay, all right. Addison, what about you?
Me?
Yes. What about you? How do you feel about this speech?
Sure. It's a really good speech.
Okay. All right.
It's a good leader.
Okay, good. What about you?
I don't know, man. It's so boss.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Mr. Bowie, what about you? How do you feel about this speech? What comes to mind when you hear this speech?
Bowie.
Hi, my name is Brian Cross, and I am currently enrolled at Full Sail University, majoring Education, Media Design, and Technology. I chose this major simply to better the lives of my students. I believe that our school system is so far behind in technology that we need to change it into today's marketplace. And I believe by being enrolled in this school is going to help me bring the school system into the 21st century.
Hi, Brian. Okay, let me first start out by saying, we must understand that the MI theory is just that. It's a theory. Let's call it for what it is. I mean, trying to change the education dynamic to cater to a theory, that's a bit premature, and a waste of time if you ask me. We as educators are not in the entertainment business, nor are we here to adapt the changing minds of prospective students. So, what new theory will they come up with next in, say, the next 10, 15 years? I have been an educator for nearly, 20 years? And I have always prepared my students for the working world. And guess what, Brian? In that world, it doesn't adapt the employees. Either you did or learned what was required, or you packed your bags, just as simple as that. So what are we teaching our kids if we are going to give them all the power to change the educational system? It's ridiculous. Our students, they have got to learn that education is a process, always has been, and it needs to remain. It's a process of research, writing papers, reading books, and yes, most certainly taking tests. So, Brian, I hear them talking about MI theory, and that's their idea, but hey, the traditional way, it works for me.
Wow, that was very powerful, Dr. Williams. I really appreciate your call. Thank you.
This is 57th Street, 7th Avenue bound N local train. The next stop is Rector Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
and change with time. Teach the 21st century children.
I have a question. First of all, how are you doing?
Sleeping, man. Combination of the internet and sleeping.
I haven't tried, but maybe I'm gonna do that.
This is the world over 300 years ago. One large air mass. There were people living within this landmass that migrated for different resources, such as food and shelter. While many moved, there were several that stayed behind. Century after century, the world began changing. Its geographical makeup shifted or drifted, breaking up this one large air mass into 7 continents. Now, the people on these continents had to adapt to the Earth's atmosphere in each different region, causing their physical appearance to mutate generation after generation. Skin tone, eye color, hair, and height varied among this changing world, causing distinctions among individuals living in different parts of the world. So in all actuality, genetically speaking, race doesn't exist. We all are connected to each other, and we all must look upon each other as our brother and sister, and not the region in which our ancestors has migrated toward. Should music be incorporated into each lesson?
Because like it's a huge distraction, very big distraction. Because like if my favorite song comes on and my teacher she's like teaching, I'm gonna start dancing and I'm not gonna pay attention to my teacher. So no, I don't think so.
Yes, I think it should because a lot of students they like the music and they like being a part of the music and the music world and the industry, and they think it should be in the schools to make them better.
Music be incorporated into the schools or each lesson? I don't think so. I only can speak based on my opinion and based on what I've experienced being a classroom teacher for the last 4 years. I've been noticing that a lot of changes have been going on through technology, but yet we still have the same kind of behaviors in each classroom. So we deal with students who are very disruptive, students who don't pay attention, some students who do pay attention, some students who like to play on cell phones, some students who like to listen to music with their iPods and stuff like that. I think putting music into the classroom will only create a more of a bigger distraction than we already have. Excuse me, hello, everybody, hello, I need your attention, because we all know that mistakes can happen, but what if that mistake can actually turn to something that's great? In this short clip, you're going to see how something terrible can actually lead to something that's excellent. Before we begin though, I want you to pay attention just for these 1 or 2 brief announcements. Is homework becoming too difficult to manage? Are you dozing off during your homework time? Then you need the arcade teacher specifically made for the Xbox. So put away all of those books and get your arcade now!
Arcade works for me.
Mistakes can be cool, like tripping and discovering the skip. Or when delivering an important message to people, you fumble and discover laughter. Or better yet, making a wrong turn and discovering a whole new road. This is what George Crumb did when he discovered his invention, the potato chip.